So when people think about going out to vote and the issue of safety, can you talk about in what ways that you want to ensure that your administration is, one, making sure that our ballots are safe, and also the whole question around what now we can think of as outside agitation, domestic terrorism. Can you speak about that, please?
It's very much on my mind. We are extremely fortunate that we have an outstanding Attorney General, Dana Nessel, and an outstanding Secretary of State in Jocelyn Benson. And I have been working hand in glove with both of them, along with Chief Craig, on exactly these issues. So I hope that all of your listeners know we have 23 satellite voting locations open today at rec centers and churches and the like. I voted there. It's easy. It's like going into a polling place without the line. And we would encourage you, you can vote today. You can vote 7 days a week. They're open on Saturday and Sunday. Janice Winfrey has done a very nice job at getting these open. We've never had this in Detroit before on this kind of magnitude. So I would encourage you, vote today. If your ballot came in the mail, you can drop it off there, or you can drop it off at one of the designated drop boxes. I love the sticker. What you should not do is stick it in the mail, because at this point, I have no confidence that the post office is going to deliver your ballot by Election Day. And so if your ballot does come in the mail, drop it off at one of the drop boxes. If your ballot hasn't come, you can show up today at the satellite location and vote. And then when your ballot comes in the mail, you toss it out. You obviously can't vote twice, but nothing stops you from going to the satellite location and voting today. We think there will be about 300,000 people vote in the city of Detroit. That'll be a 40 or 50,000 increase over 4 years ago. Had we had that turnout 4 years ago, Michigan would have voted for a different candidate. Detroit has that much impact. But I think somewhere in the range of 180 to 200,000 people are going to vote by mail. That's a good thing. And the Secretary of State and the clerk and our folks have all worked together to make sure there's going to be hundreds and hundreds of vote counters, so the votes are counted on a timely basis. I'm really optimistic we're going to have a drama-free election day. The last question you asked comes down to safety on election day. And the Attorney General and I have spent a lot of time on this, along with the police chief. We've all met together. And Chief Craig is ready. You're not going to see police presence at the polls. We're not going to do that. We don't think that's necessary. Right. But the patrol cars will be out. And at the earliest signs of anybody standing in a way that would tend to impede voters, the Detroit police will come out and ask them to move. And if they don't, they will arrest them for loitering. And so the law says that you cannot be on a street or a sidewalk in a way that would tend to impede people from passing by. So whether you're looking in a threatening manner, whether you are openly displaying arms, whatever you might be doing, if it is tending to discourage people coming to the polls, the Detroit Police Department will ask you nicely, and then we'll move you out. And the Attorney General will be backing us in court on that. We are hand in glove together, and she's giving the same guidance across the state. And so the way we've broken it down is in Detroit, the Detroit Police and the Detroit Law Department are ready to go. In the rest of the state, it'll probably be the state police and the Attorney General, but we're going to be totally in sync in what we're doing.
You can find more at onedetroitpbs.org or subscribe to our social media channels and sign up for our One Detroit newsletter.